Attacking innocent children is the most horrific act. The attack on Children's Hospital in Kyiv is proof that Putin's Russia will not stop. It is a reminder of why outright Russian war criminals must be brought to justice. These are statements by British Prime Minister Keir Starmer, Czech President Petr Pavel and Estonian Prime Minister Kaja Kallas. The world leaders condemned the terrorist attack committed by Russia.
Today, Russia targeted Children's Hospital in Kyiv and yet again killed innocent civilians. They are terrorists with whom we cannot negotiate with. Margus Tsahkna, Estonian Foreign Minister, on social network X.
The Kremlin has turned this war into a war against children. Such lack of humanity and disregard for human life are everything we stand against. Maya Sandu, President of Moldova, on social network X.
While the useful idiots are rambling about peace with Putin, he is sending missiles to a children's hospital. Jan Lipavsky, Czech Foreign Minister, on social network X. The Russian attack on a children's hospital in the Ukrainian capital is brutal and must be condemned in the strongest possible terms. It is one of many examples of Russian Federation's disregard for international law. Karl Nehammer, Chancellor of Austria, on a social network X.
Heads of diplomatic missions, EU, NATO, UN High Commissioner for Refugees, UNICEF and almost 36 countries visited the site of the strike on Okhmadyt Children's Hospital.
The delegation of foreign ambassadors had the opportunity to see the consequences of the barbaric Russian missile strike on a medical facility where civilians, including children, were being treated for cancer and other heavy illnesses, from a statement on the website of the Ukrainian Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
Russia has used a strategic air-launched cruise missile Ha-101 to bombard Ukraine's largest children's hospital. The aggressor country deliberately targeted and launched a missile attack on Okhmadyt, experts say.
What happened has once again shown the genocidal policy of the Russian Federation against our state. This morning it has already been confirmed, including by international experts, that a Russian missile was purposefully launched at the Okhmadyt hospital.
In connection with the Russian strike on civilian infrastructure, Ukraine has initiated the emergency meeting of the United Nations Security Council.
Since I briefed the Council last month, there has been no respite for civilians in Ukraine amid continuing waves of attacks across the entire country. I was particularly shocked by yesterday's deadly missile strikes on Kyiv, Kryvyi Rih, Pokrovsk, and Dnipro and other urban centers. These attacks struck key energy infrastructure, as well as two of the country's main specialist hospitals for children and women.
The Russian army had attacked Okhmadyt a day before a NATO summit. There, Washington and its allies will announce new measures to strengthen Ukraine's air defense, US President Joe Biden said.
Russia's missile strikes, which today killed dozens of civilian Ukrainians and damaged and crippled the largest children's hospital in Kyiv, are a horrific reminder of Russia's brutality. It is critical that the world continues to support Ukraine at this important time and that we do not ignore Russian aggression. Joe Biden, President of the United States, from the White House website.
In addition to the largest children's hospital, Okhmadyt, the Russian army shelled two other private medical centers in the capital on July 8. Attacks on medical facilities, whether targeted strikes or random shelling, can be prosecuted by the International Criminal Court in The Hague because it violates humanitarian law and are war crimes. Reported by Anastasia Tarnavska, Valeria Nikopelova, UATV News.